Welcome in the class. Yesterday I was describing about the restructured electric power system. How the power trading is done. As I described in the previous class, that there are bilateral contract, there is a pool contract, and the third type of contract is the hybrid contract. Pool contract I described bilateral, how it is done, then I described the pool contract, and the third one is the hybrid type of contract. And while describing the pool contract, I told there are, and it is done through the bidding, and there are two types of bidding. One is the block bid market and one is the linear bid market. In case of, I am just reviewing what was discussed in the last class. So in case of a block bid market, I told that the bidding of all the generating companies, they are called GENCO, they bid for their power and they bid in terms of the rupees per megawatt hour. That say they are ready to sell the power at the rate of say 2 rupees per megawatt hour. And there is the 3 rupees per megawatt hour like this. That was called as the block bid market. Even in this block bid market, to describe there are two type of process. One is the single-sided bidding market, and there is the double-sided bidding market. In case of a single-sided, we describe that total demand is considered as obtained from the load forecasting. From the load forecasting, we know power demand at particular instant of time. Say on Monday from 9 AM to 9:15 AM, power demand say it is a 700 megawatt. So that will be considered as the base demand, and that 700 megawatt, the bidding is called from the generating companies. And say one generating company says, in case of block bid market, 2 rupees per unit, another is saying 3 rupees per unit, then another is saying as 5 rupees, or you can say 5 rupees per unit, or in terms of rupees per megawatt. And wherever the cross section comes, that becomes the market clearing price. Then we describe, in case of a double-sided bid market, what we describe, the bidding are taken from the generating company and bidding are taken from the distribution company or retailers also. So lowest bid of the generating company and highest bid of the distribution company are considered, and they are merged, and wherever they merged, that is called as the market clearing price. That we described yesterday. Then we also told that say, or you can say this part, you can say rupees per megawatt hour. And this is, they say, for example, this is the bid number 1, this is bid number 2, this is bid number 3, and while this is the single type of bidding, single-sided bidding, where this is the demand, say this is the demand, DD, this is the generation, DG. First, second, fourth, and like this. Wherever it comes, this is the market clearing price. Then we told that in place of like this, say 15 rupees per megawatt hour. Bidding is like this. It will be linear bid. This is linear bid, and if you write the equation for this, say this bid is AI PGI plus BI. Bid number I. First bid is A1 PG1 plus D1. This type of bidding is there. What it indicates? That even if the power is 0, they will charge this rupees, because they are making their system on, and it can be applied as and when required. So this is the bid AI PGI like this. So this, and equation for this bid is the linear bid. So this is called the linear bid market. Say for example, second grade is like this, third grade is like this. Okay, so it can be AI and VI need to be
डाल लेनी है मास्टर का सजेशन जोन से बना ले
so this shows the slope of the curve. So depending upon the AI and VI, and in this way they charge for the power. Now what will be the payment? In this case, payment made.
करण देना
Payment कितना होगा? So this is the rate of the ith generator. What will be the payment? If see this ith generator supply the power PGI. So payment will be, as I told, payment will be all here also. If this is also the price, the same payment will be same to all. So if this is the rate, so payment will be the AI, PGI plus PGI into PGI. अगर इसने PGI मेगावाट पावर ट्रांसफर किया, means this was the rupees per megawatt hour. And if the power transferred is PGI, so this is the net power. That payment has to be made to that particular number of bits, GENCO. Now, total generation PG will be equal to PG1, PG2, PGI, PGN. If n number of generators are there, so total power supplied by the n number of generator is PG. So this is the total number of power. Now we have to minimize the net payment. हमें minimize क्या करना है? Power by the first generator, second generator, sum of all the power taken and the payment made against all the power. Net payment made has to be minimized. Net payment has to be minimized. इसका मतलब क्या होगा? So what we do? We have to minimize the payment. And this is a one condition. Another condition is this is the one condition. Another condition is that yesterday I told. Another condition is PG should be equal to the PG demand. Total generation should be equal to the total demand. This is another condition. Without this, the system cannot be any useful. Means P will be demand minus PGI. Demand PGI. Sum I is equal to 1 to n. PGI 1 to n. So look at total PGI 1 to n is PG. Total power PG. Total power generated and total power demanded. This should be equal. So this is the equality constant. This is the inequality constant. So we define the function L and this is lambda. This function has to be optimized. This function needs to be minimized. अब मैक्सिमम और मिनिमम के लिए क्या करते हैं? What is to be done? We have to minimize this function. So PL by PPGI should be equal to 0. मिनिमम मैक्सिमम के लिए कंडीशन होती है 0 होना चाहिए. So and this should be 0 and this payment किएगा आप ये. This is here. Okay. Yeah. Now be attentive again. So we have to minimize this payment. If you want to minimize the payment, it means this is the Lagrange function. This function needs to be minimized and derivative of this function should be equal to 0. This is the condition for any function to be optimized. So what we will do now? Derivative of this with respect to PGI. What will be the derivation of this? It is A PGI square. What will be the derivation? If you write here, it is AI PGI square.
तो शाने का बन रह गए.
PGI.
अबे चलाएगा. अबे का जी नहीं चलाना. तो क्या पड़ा था? कहाँ है? वहीं था क्या? वो बैंड से.
Lambda time. What is the derivative of this with respect to PGI? Because PD is this and this is constant. If it is a constant, so it is 0. And what is the derivative of this with respect to PGI? This is nothing but it is this. PG1. If you differentiate this with respect to PGI, it will be 0. If you differentiate this with respect to PGI, this will be 0. If you differentiate this with respect to PGI, क्या आएगा? क्या आएगा? 1. So this is 1. Okay. So in this way, this lambda, in this way you can say this lambda is equal to 2ai PGI plus PI. Okay? Is this clear or not? From here, this is very important. Please listen.
आराम से बोलना। शट आउट है इसका, इसमें माइक में बोलते।
शट आउट है सर, ये वन कैसे आया? माइक
Yes, please. Listen again.
ये दिखाई 10
Listen this.
पुरुष करके आएगा।
Yes. Derivative of this with respect to PGI, is it 0? Is it clear or not? Now what is this? I is equal to 1, 2 and PGI. This is this. Now you see, derivative of this with respect to PGI क्या होगा? 0. Derivative of this with respect to PGI क्या होगा? ये 2 है with respect to PGI. ये 2 है और I के रेस्पेक्ट में कर रहे हैं 0. And what will be this? Derivative of PGI with respect to PGI. Other than this, all are 0. Other than this, all are 0. Also 1, 2, 3, I के respect में कर रहे हैं, only this will be there. Now, from here, PGI is equal to lambda minus PI of the Okay, is this clear or not? This is the equation for lambda, this is the equation for PGI. This is very important. इसमें आपको न्यूमेरिकल भी कराना है, एग्जाम में भी आएगा और प्रैक्टिकल भी कराना है. Now what is the total PG? This. From here if you write PG1, PG2, PG3. Okay, if you write PG this, so this will be the, you see here, from here if you write PG1, it will be lambda by 2a1 minus b1 by 2a1. Is it clear or not? Then in case of PG2, here 2 will come. So in this way, we can write first term first, lambda of common, 1 by 2a1 plus 1 by 2a2, 1 by 2an minus is equal to PG is equal to PG1, PG2, PG3, PGN. By putting the value of PG1, PG2, PG3, then you can find the relation between lambda and total power PG. And what is lambda then? What is lambda? Lambda itself it is the market clearing price. जो आपका lambda निकल के आया वही आपका फाइनल. lambda क्या था? lambda was common to all. देखिए lambda क्या निकला था? एक it was common. Lambda either if you remember the equation lambda was 2ai PGI plus BI. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? फर्स्ट जनरेटर हो तो अभी लैम्डा सेम है, सेकंड जनरेटर हो तो अभी लैम्डा सेम है, थर्ड जनरेटर हो तो अभी सेम है. एंड दिस लैम्डा इज द मार्केट क्लियरिंग प्राइस. हर एक जनरेटर के लिए वो मार्केट क्लियरिंग प्राइस हो गया. सो इन दिस वे वी कैन फाइंड व्हाट इज द मार्केट क्लियरिंग प्राइस. मतलब फर्स्ट जनरेटर इज लाइक दिस, सेकंड जनरेटर स्लोप इज लाइक दिस, थर्ड जनरेटर स्लोप इज लाइक दिस, एंड एट PD at when total generation is equal to total demand, at that time lambda is same for all the generator, and that condition is called the market clearing price. वो आपका market clearing price हो गया. इस पे बेस्ड एक numerical question भी कराना है, and the overall formula how it is obtained वो भी आपको बताना है. Then finally you will be able to understand the program of this. So any question in this? कुछ पूछना है इसमें अब तक? हाँ. Do you want to ask any question? जो अब तक as I told there are two type of bidding. First was the ब्लॉक बिट मार्केट आपने अच्छी तरह समझ लिया था, और आई होप यू कैन परफॉर्म द न्यूमेरिकल क्वेश्चन आल्सो इजीली इन केस ऑफ ब्लॉक बिट मार्केट। इजीली यू कैन परफॉर्म द न्यूमेरिकल क्वेश्चन बिकॉज उसमें क्या है, ग्राफ प्लॉट करना है। फर्स्ट बिड, सेकंड बिड, थर्ड बिड, लोएस्ट फर्स्ट। If there are 10 bids are there, then lowest will be considered as a first. Then in the increasing order, if you write, and wherever there is a cross section between demand and bid, then that is considered a market clearing price. But here, since it is a linear, so we have to take the differentiation and finally we obtain what is the market clearing price. इसमें किसी को क्वेश्चन है, कुछ पूछना है तो पूछ लो। सिमिलर टू दिस, जैसे आपका ब्लॉक बिड मार्केट था, देयर आर टू टाइप, सिंगल साइडेड एंड डबल साइडेड। कहा कि नहीं, सिंगल साइडेड एंड डबल साइडेड। व्हाट वाज द डिफरेंस? कौन बताएगा व्हाट वाज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन सिंगल साइडेड एंड डबल साइडेड? हाँ भाई, इन केस ऑफ ए ब्लॉक बिड मार्केट व्हाट वाज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन सिंगल साइडेड एंड डबल साइडेड मार्केट? यस, आप बताइए।
सिंगल साइडेड में ना जो जनरेशन होती है ना उसमें मिनिमम कॉस्ट लेते हैं, और जो डबल साइडेड होता है उसमें जो जनरेशन कॉस्ट होती है ना उसकी जो मिनिमम प्राइस और जो डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन है उसकी हायर प्राइस लेते हैं।
क्या समझ में आया कि जनरेटर भी अपना बिडिंग कर रहे हैं? उसमें सिंगल साइडेड बिडिंग में केवल आपका जनरेटर बिड करते हैं, उसमें जो मिनिमम प्राइस होता है, जिसका मिनिमम होगा उसका लेते जाएंगे टिल द डिमांड इज अचीव्ड। और डबल साइडेड में क्या है, दोनों चीजें साथ साथ हो रही हैं, जनरेशन का भी बिडिंग आ रहा है और डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन का भी बिडिंग आ रही है, दोनों की बिडिंग आ रही है। तो जनरेशन में जो सबसे सस्ता दे रहा है उसको ले लिया, और डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन में जो सबसे हाईएस्ट प्राइस पे परचेज करना चाह रहा है उसका ले लिया। और अभी भी डिमांड है और जनरेशन भी है, तो नेक्स्ट हाईएस्ट ऑफ डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, नेक्स्ट लोएस्ट ऑफ, नेक्स्ट हाईएस्ट ऑफ, मतलब नेक्स्ट इंक्रीज ऑर्डर ऑफ इसका जनरेशन का, उसको ले लिया। ऐसे ही थर्ड फोर्थ टिल दे मीट ईच अदर। डिमांड साइड आपकी कम होती जाएगी, डिमांड साइड में आपका डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन साइड में प्राइस हाईएस्ट, फिर नेक्स्ट 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 कम होता जाएगा। जनरेशन साइड में इंक्रीजिंग हो रहा है, लोएस्ट फिर नेक्स्ट लोअर, नेक्स्ट हाई, ऐसे इंक्रीज होता जाएगा। वेयरएवर दे कट, दैट इज द मार्केट क्लियरिंग प्राइस। यही आपका सेम प्रोसीजर इज डन इन केस ऑफ ब्लॉक मार्केट। आइदर देयर इज ब्लॉक मार्केट और देयर इज लीनियर मार्केट। उसमें केवल आपका स्टेप्स में है, इसमें लीनियर में, प्रोसेस इज सेम। ओके, क्योंकि लीनियर में है इसलिए हमें डिफरेंशिएशन वगैरह करना पड़ता है। तो इस पे भी आपको न्यूमेरिकल क्वेश्चंस की प्रैक्टिस कर लो।